Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us for Digital Science Saturday. Today we're going to be looking at extreme migrators. Arctic terns are the farthest migrators on Earth. They migrate a whopping 56,000 miles round trip from Greenland to the Weddell Sea in Antarctica. Seen right here in Monterey Bay, humpback whales migrate up to 10,000 miles round trip. This migration is usually between high-latitude summer feeding grounds, like Alaska, and winter mating and calving areas in tropical waters, like Hawaii. Adelie penguins migrate round trip up to 11,000 miles around the Ross Sea in Antarctica to breed during the winter months. But Great white sharks are known to travel thousands of miles all over the world. The longest track migration for a great white shark was 6,900 miles from South Africa all the way to Australia. Leatherback sea turtles are the largest of all sea turtle species and the longest migrating reptile. In the Pacific Ocean, leatherbacks can travel up to 10,000 miles. Many of them go from Southeast Asia to California, then make their way up to Alaska in search of their favorite food, jellies. It is believed that some dragonfly species travel between southern India and southern Africa every year. This would mean that they can travel between 8 to 11,000 miles round trip. Hard-tailed godwits have an annual migration that averages about 15,500 miles round trip. Part of its journey between Alaska and New Zealand is nonstop, which means they have the longest nonstop journey, a staggering 7,000 miles, of any bird. East African blue wildebeests migrate through the Serengeti annually in search of food, water, and to breed. This circular migration is between 500 to 1,000 miles. Their migration involves up to 2 million wildebeest, zebras, and gazelles. Short-tailed shearwaters have an annual migration that totals almost 19,000 miles round trip. They migrate from the Aleutian Islands through the Bering Strait into the Arctic Ocean. Then they return across the Central Pacific. Some also migrate south along the west coast of North America. Thanks so much for joining me today. Be sure to check out all of the other videos and activities for today's Digital Science Saturday.